Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to another episode from our survival Let's Play. We're here in the Mirrorheim storage room with a bit of a plan for today. So I have honestly just been walking around this world for about an hour trying to decide what I want to do. And for whatever reason, my brain cannot decide what it wants to do. So I have decided we're going to work on, there's a couple of small projects I want to work on. Can we sleep yet? No. And one of them involves, do I have any before I craft them? I do not, but I do need these. All right. So one of them involves a kind of, I don't want to say new storage room, but it's going to be like my greenery storage area is what I have decided. So let's get on over to the farmhouse that we built a couple episodes back now. I think it might have been 2 or 3. We actually have improved the area over here, so you'll see we have a harvested wheat field. And I don't remember if we had all of the rest of this last time. I don't know. Well, I'm drawing a blank right now. It's been a long weekend. It is currently Monday, the day before this goes out, and I am here finally getting started on what today's episode is going to be. For a couple different reasons, but I'm not really going to get into too many of them right now. What we are going to do, as I said, is I want to set up a kind of greenery storage room in here. What does that seem? I don't like that. I'm changing that corner out. Sorry, distracted. But yeah, so we're going to have kind of like a greenery storage room in here. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to store pretty much, as I said, anything, our flowers, grass cuttings, leaves, ferns, dead bushes, pretty much all of that kind of more decorative stuff I'm going to end up putting in over here. I really want to put a bit along the back wall here, but I don't think... Oh, actually, you know, item frames do line up fine on this, don't they? Let me check. I've got the bits to make them. Boom. You know, I always forget you can craft horse armor now. It's so weird that you can do it now. Okay, yeah. We can't place them like that. So that'll be fine. And as I said, this is part of project number 1. I am going to do a bit more of the moving. Well, I'm going to put it all into shulker boxes, bring it over here, and try and design something that I want to use. And yeah, as I said, this is where it's all going to get stored. I'll have to fix that up in a second. Do I have... Oh, I'll just do this. I'll go bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. That'll work. It looks fine. It's a randomized mix. But yeah, so, as I said, we want to put some bits in here. And I want to give that roof a try. And Mr. Minion had recommended trying to put a chimney on this. So normally, this style roof wouldn't have a chimney coming out the top, as far as I had seen, but they do sometimes have chimneys coming off the side. So I'm going to see about fitting a chimney in at the back. And that's another thing I've decided, since I'm turning this into a storage room, we're not going to have much in the way of interior decoration. Which is honestly a little bit better for me, personally, just because of how poor I am at most interior design. It is something I'm working on and trying to get better at, but right now I'm not very good at it. So let me swing on over to the base and decide which greeneries are going to end up going over here. I'll load it all into my shulker boxes, which are right here, and we'll bring them over so you guys can see what our new storage room is going to look like. Right, so I've got 4 boxes full of stuff, and this isn't going to be all of it. This is just everything I could think of that's in my storage area. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start right here, and we're going to lay out the stuff that I want in here specifically. And I know this is going to look a little weird, but I think it'll work. Boom, boom, and I want to do that guy there and that guy there. And I am going to do individuals. As I said, it's going to look a little weird, but I think filling it out will look a lot better than leaving it blank. Just because it's as I said, it's just going to make it look neater. So I have mixed these up so many times, I don't know which ones are full and which ones aren't now. So we're going to have to end up playing around with the beehives and the bee nests in the future. I always have to remember, because I'd call this a bee box, not a beehive. This is a beehive. At least to me, you know what I mean? Depending on where you are in the world, it can be different. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. But yeah, anything that I use more for decorative purposes are going to end up over here. And so far, it does look nice. I am going to light it up. I just haven't decided what type of lighting I want to use yet. Do I have other acacia? You know, let me leave that. Let me do oak first. I know I have more somewhere. Oak, and we'll start right here with leaves. I think I'm going to end up naming a lot of these. Because, well, mainly the leaves I think I'll end up naming. Because it won't be a problem with, say, the birch leaves, but the oak and dark oak are very similar. So I think they're going to be a bit of work to deal with. But I'll eventually remember it and not have to worry about it. Let's see. Acacia, dark oak, jungle. And I know I have more in bits around, so we'll end up taking care of those. But yeah, as I said, all of my leaves are here, my mushrooms, sweet berries, lily pads. We're going to have short grass, tall grass, ferns. I know I have dead bushes in over here somewhere. As I said, there's a ton that I have to put in here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw all this in and decide up on some lighting in here and show you guys what it's going to look like when we come back. And I might look into using the... Oh, actually, I have to update it, so I won't be doing it today, but I am going to look into making the item frames invisible using the Armor Stands book, which is available through Vanilla Tweaks. All of my Vanilla Tweaks should be linked down below through one link. I will update it if I haven't. Well, I'm going to have to anyway because of updated tweaks. So, hopefully that'll be done down below. If not this video, next video. And let me get this stuff set up and we'll see how much space we have left over. So I thought before we show you the update on that, I would give you guys a quick update on this stuff here. So this farm over here, so I did a bit of an AFK session. I did end up talking about this in stream. So if you guys were in stream, you would have seen it. This one here is fantastic. I'm never going to need to get food ever again. And it is loaded because of this, but this one here is a little bit slow. I did adjust the top up there. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem to still be really helping. So it's not ridiculously fast over here. I have decided I am going to build an overworld gold farm, just so I can do gold and XP. This was a fun design, as I said, it's based off of a design by another YouTuber that I've played with in the past called Muzzlewood. But it's a little bit small for what I want. I do want to get a good amount of gold, and the zombie flesh would be great for trading for emeralds. So we're gonna keep it just because why not? You know, I'll probably, you know, come up here every once in a while in AFK until I finish the other one, because the one I'm going to build is going to be very, very big. And the upside is I already have an obsidian farm set up, so it's going to be a portal style design, so we'll be able to play around with that. But that's not going to be for another video or two. I will probably do most of the dig out in upcoming live streams. We are live streaming weekly for this, so if you guys do want to see it, make sure you guys do check it out. It is twitch.tv/defense041. It is also linked below. This guy's going to be in the overworld. Well, that's his problem now. Alright. But let's swing back on over here. But as I said, we are doing that. I'm doing that on Fridays. On Wednesdays right now, we are doing Factorio. So if you guys do like those kind of things, feel free to check it on out. But I did add one quick thing before we go. Inside, I did add a little bit of a chimney. It looks nice from the side, like when you're looking at the front of the house. But it does not look good from this angle. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably play around with it and change it up. As I said, a few videos back, I think it was Mr. Minion had recommended adding a chimney, and I do like it. And now, since I have placed it, all the wind in this build goes that way. That is the direction of the wind. What direction is that? What are we facing? We're facing southwest, so the wind always comes from the northeast. So we have to remember that anytime we build something that's going to be kind of blown away. So if we do banners at any point, stuff like big flowing banners for the base, the fort area over there, we'll need to remember that. And it's nice, it looks cool. It's just something to stick to realism wise. I cleaned up in here. I actually got a ton of shulker boxes back, as you can see. Well, I put those in there so I'd remember. condensed a bunch of loose items down into here and put everything into here. And I think it looks real nice. It adds a little bit extra in here. Obviously, the rest of this place does look really plain. So I may end up doing some form of an interior in here. I'll probably end up turning it into a house. Or maybe I might actually do it as a little shop. I know it's supposed to be a house, but the interior might be a shop. I apologize. But yeah, you could look at this as, well, you could call it a little herb corner, you know what I mean? It's got all your greeneries. So we've got the stuff we'll be building with in this here, because this is going to be decorative. I'll never sell, like, trade hay bales or, like, do really anything else with them aside from decorative bits. But yeah, as I said, all the decorative stuff is in here. I'm going to have to get more, because obviously that is the only one of those we have. Mushrooms are in together, because I'm not going to have a ton of them. I'll probably end up combining flowers, like a lot of the two-talls will probably end up going in together and so on and so forth. But I do have four slots left open, which I'm very happy with. It's gonna leave a lot of room for us to play around with in the future. This, by the way, is all the gold that we got from that farm during the AFK session. I had it on me when I came back here. But what I want to do now is change up or play around with the roof over there, and I'm just trying to grab a couple of bits that I think I might need. Obviously, I'm definitely going to need that, and let's make some more of this. 5. Boom. There we go. So we've got that as an option, this as an option. Fence gates. I need fence posts right here. Boom. We did also have some visitors. They came to raid the farm, and well, you see how that went. Why did I grab these? I can fly. But one of the things I'm thinking of doing is in the near future, once I get a bridge, a couple of more bridges in, I think I'm going to stop flying around and I'm going to start walking, because I think that'd be something fun to do. Not walking, sorry, ride a horse. I ain't walking around. That's a lot of walking to do in this place. That's tall enough. That's plenty tall enough. Alright, so let's get on up here. I want to play around with this. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, just because I honestly don't know. It looked good, as I said initially when I did it, and I'm not a huge fan of it now, and I don't know what it is that's really changed it for me. And I'm thinking we're going to change the stairs to face in like so. This is my first idea. No. I need to get them on their side. Boom. And as I said, I have no idea if this is going to work. This is just going to be kind of what it is. And then we'll go up like a so. Up like a so. And this is just to add a little bit more height and a little bit more variation to it. And then what do I need? We'll use one of these just because it's here. I have the hay bales just in case I end up wanting to use them. Boom, boom. Alright, let's fly down and take a look. I know we can break these at the bottom. I just always end up losing so many stuck up on structures like that. But yeah, so same thing. If I don't end up coming up with a final design, or even if I do and you guys see a design you think might look a little better, feel free to let me know. Actually, I already like that so much better. It's not as like stumpy, you know what I mean? Let me see it from the other side here. We also have 2 pet llamas now, and I did set up bees. I don't know if I'm going to keep them there, but I do want... Oh, you can't see it from this angle. I keep forgetting that there's, you know, a big blade in the way. But yeah, there's plenty of horses around, so we'd be able to set up horses. I like it. I may end up rotating that one or rotating those. Now that I'm thinking about it too, I don't think that the thatch style would look good on the top of this. With that thing spinning all the time, I think the thatch would just get destroyed. So for now, I think I'm going to go with that. As I said, if you guys have any other ideas, you can either let me know in the comments, or there is a link in the description to our Discord so you guys can share it. Or there's also Twitter, which is at defense041, DEFENSE 041, and you'll be able to send me pictures of anything you want to try, anything you think I should try there. And now I'm going to look around and see if there is one more small project we can do to kind of wrap today up. So we are actually going to be calling the episode here, guys. I have been ridiculously busy this weekend, and I think I'm just going to take a short day recording. I still have to get this edited and uploaded for you guys so you guys can see it on your end. Let me just throw some items in here, and we will be able to get it done. We will hopefully be able to get a lot more done, but for today, as I said, we're going to be kind of stuck here. And ooh, I can't go that way. We got to go this way. But yeah, I'm going to hop in here. I'm going to set up my obsidian farm so that we can get a bit of obsidian. I don't want to place this down. If I can just grab one. Where is it? Should be in here. Boom, boom. There we go. I was worried I didn't bring it for a second. But yeah, this is the obsidian farm. I made this a little while back. I don't remember exactly when. Whoop, that doesn't go there. But yeah, so as I was saying, we are going to be calling it here. I'm going to get this obsidian farming done so we can get that overworld farm set up and going. If you guys do want to see what has kept me busy this weekend, feel free to check out my Twitter or Instagram. I posted a story on Instagram and I shared the story onto Twitter. So those are both options if you guys want to check those out. Oh, I didn't set up this whole thing right. Oh, no. Alright, well, I am going to have to set this up off camera. But yeah, as I said, on over there, if you guys want to check that stuff out, you'll be able to see the big project this weekend that kept me busy. And I have a couple more projects along the lines of that size to get done over the next couple of weeks. And we're looking at getting another 24 chickens. So there's a lot for me to do. So videos may be a little odd for the next couple of weeks, but I am hoping to try and keep up with them so you guys can continue watching them. But as I said, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is Defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.